Hello there, you beautiful people. I hope you're safe and I hope that you're well. Do you ever find yourself getting easily annoyed and frustrated by other particular people? That could be siblings, it could be a particular friend, it could be teachers, it could be parents or carers, it could even be your frenemies. But with that, what they do is they have this ability to really wind you up and really annoy you. If so, you're not alone, but in this particular video, I would like us to explore how we can turn it around and actually maybe how we might be grateful to have those particular people in our lives. So let's get on with this week's video. So if you have anybody in your life that is particularly difficult or hard work or troublesome, then what I'd like us to do, bear with me here, is I would like you to see them as somebody that's trying to teach you a way in life. I would like you to just recognise that what they're giving you the opportunity to do is to actually teach you. Because what may be happening is that they might be kind of stirring up feelings within you that make you feel awkward or make you feel uncomfortable or sad, or not good enough. And the way that you might react is in two ways. You might add distance, you might even find yourself being rude, or you might actually just completely isolate yourself from them. Or the other one, which can actually be really quite hard and destructive, is that you go out of your way to appease them, that you try to show them that you're worth it and that you want their attention. So just by exploring one of those two can really help you, because what's happening is that they're giving you the opportunity to recognise what is it that they're stirring up within you and how is it that you're reacting. So the goal here, there's a bit of Essex for you. The goal here is to allow you to recognise that actually there are going to be people out there that are genuinely rude, genuinely unkind, cold towards you, and that is part of life. I want you to remember that you're not going to like absolutely everybody out there in this world, and that's okay. Therefore, you have got to understand and appreciate that not everybody's going to like you. But what I want us to do is I want us to recognise how we're feeling, because then what we can do is we can almost catch ourselves. And when we can catch ourselves means that we're not necessarily going to react in a way that we're going to regret. And that actually, before we react, that actually we can just kind of be mindful with ourselves and congratulate ourselves for being able to recognise that somebody is purposely or unpurposely, intentionally, unintentionally trying to push your buttons. And then you can really congratulate yourself. So the goal here is I want us to recognise that we are going to have to learn to understand who those people are and to let go of that need to kind of maybe please them or to impress them. And to recognise that there are people out there that are genuinely unkind or rude or nasty towards us. And that I want you to also remember that you're not going to like every single person out there in that world, okay? Therefore, you have to understand that not everybody's going to like and appreciate and respect you. Because what we want to do, what I really want you to learn to do is I want you to learn to recognise who these people are. And then what we can do is we can catch ourselves. So before we react and give them a kind of a reaction that they might want or might make us look as if we're a bad person, I want us to recognise that if we do that, we might regret it. So what we can do is we can actually choose the way we respond. And if we can recognise how that person is making us feel, catch ourselves before we actually say or do something that we later regret, does mean that we can congratulate ourselves in being able to learn from that troublesome teacher. Okay, so now let's look at what you can do to actually help yourself with those particular people in your life. My first point is I want you to build your awareness on who those particular people or person may be. Because if we can build on that self-awareness, then that is a really good life skill. Because it might be a certain characteristic of theirs, it might be a certain way that they are. But just by recognising who those future teachers are will really help you in life as well. My second point is I would like you to become mindful of how they make you feel with your emotions and your body sensations. Because what we can do, and here's a really big lesson, is that once we can recognise actually how they make us feel or how they make us react, will actually allow us to feel a sense of feeling grounded. Because then what we can do is we can realise that actually I'm feeling like this which might make you want to kind of kill them with kindness or go the other way and isolate yourself. So just recognizing how they make you feel with those sensations and those emotions will allow you to stay grounded. My third point, this is tricky, is I would like you to look past that troublesome person. I'd like you to look past that cheeky person that really knows how to wind you up, because we have to recognize that actually they might be going through their own stuff. And sometimes what we need to do is we almost need to kind of put on a different pair of glasses where we can see them in a different way. So sometimes it's quite good to do this with teachers, if there's any particular teachers out there. It's just recognise that actually they might have their own stuff going on and you don't know what that is. So actually just allow yourself to maybe look past that person with kindness to recognise that actually what might be going on for them, because we don't know what's going on in everybody's lives. We all have our own battles or experiences, past and present, that can really affect our lives. So yeah, just watch that one. My fourth point, getting even more tricky now, is I want you to remember that you are going to have moments where you are in the wrong. If anybody's going to tell you this, I feel like as an adopted mum I can tell you this, that you're going to have moments where you're going to get things wrong. And when it comes to them being troublesome or them being a difficult person, you have to also remember that it takes two people to tango. I love that saying. That dance is beautiful, but it takes two people to tango. So with that, I want you to remember that you're not perfect and that actually at certain points you might be in the wrong. And my fifth and final point is I would like you to learn from this person, to really learn from this person and to actually own it, because what I want you to do is I want you to always choose the way you respond. I want you to choose the way that you respond to that particular person. I want you to continue to have class and respect and dignity for yourself, and I don't want anybody to ever take that away from you. So with that, what I'd like you to do is to just own your actions. Own your actions and don't do something that you may regret. So there you have it. It's just recognizing that you're not perfect, you're only human, and that actually just becoming aware of who these people are, how they make you feel, can really, really allow you to take a sense of control in a really tricky situation. Anyway, you take care and I look forward to seeing you guys next week. Bye everybody.